Good morning, Ricky from North Carolina here, coming at you with another video. Hope you guys are doing well and welcome to my channel. Happy Halloween to those who celebrate it. I still remember as a kid, we lived in a large neighborhood with a lot of kids, and middle-class neighborhood with a lot of kids. And we had such fun trick-or-treating. I still remember the costumes and the plastic mask, you know, that had the rubber band in the back, and it was so hot, man. And it seems like back then it was cold, man. Now it's kind of warm on Halloween like it is tonight. Here it's being about 60 degrees tonight. But back then it seemed cold, man, in the 30s or something. And sometimes we'd have to wear a coat or jacket under our costume, and that mask was so hot, breathing under that thing. I remember having to pull it up, you know, and take a break. And we had a drugstore called Eckerd's in Durham down the street, and we would always stop in there, a bunch of us kids, and get water. We didn't have no money, so we get a cup of water. I think it was in a plastic paper cup. Get a cup of water and continue on. But near the drugstore, there was this house. There was this couple. They were an older couple, and he would act crazy. I mean, he would act like he was insane, and he had a bunch of stuff going on in there. And I think he was the house that had this. You could tour his house. He had a casket in there and all kinds of stuff in the backyard, and he just acted real crazy, like he was insane. And it would scare us kids, you know, and just had stuff like that, and it was a great experience. Trick or treat back then. I think we did something in school and wore our costumes. I don't know. I don't remember, but trick or treating was special back then as a kid. But anyway, enough of that. This morning I watched a video of Ken over at Nothing Fancy Collectibles channel. He did a video of war cards. I think he had some gum cards, if I'm not mistaken, if they were not all gum cards. I know he had some gum cards in there, and the early 40s, and a lot of good color on those cards, and he did that for Halloween. And it reminded me of one I've got. I don't know if I've shown this or not, to be honest, but I'm going to show it, and I just have one. And it was in the consignment store I used to go to, and I've done given up on the guy. I don't know what happened to the guy. He still got the cards in there from early summer, same ones. He used to change out cards all the time, every couple of weeks, and he's just MIA. I don't know. I asked the girls, you know, what's the deal, and they won't tell me. I don't know if he's sick or passed, or I don't know. If he's, you know, seemed like cards would be gone, but still got the same cards in there. So anyway, I used to go up there and I found this card, and it intrigued me, and I had to have it. And it's you can see it real good. It's on the back. It's copyrighted 1941. Mostly it's labeled as 1942 gum cards, but a lot of them list them as 1941, 1942. Yeah, I had to have this one because it's Winston Churchill, and it's a grade 2, but it's pretty well centered, and it's a nice looking card, and it shows him with the ruins behind him. And this one don't have the bright colors. I don't think it was meant to be. Kind of bland colors, but you know, it's just it's in card intrigued me, and I had to have it, and it's in a grade 2, so yeah, it looks good. And I didn't bring my papers with me, so I can't read this little writing, but got some writing about Winston Churchill and the times he went through. Winston Churchill. Yeah, the card intrigued me, and I really wanted it, so I come back and got it. I think I even told them to hold it, because back then the people were pretty well regularly buying cards from him when he was exchanging in and out. So I told her to hold it for me. I was going to come back and get it, and got how much I paid for it, but won't that much. But so anyway, got the card, and if I can pick up any more, I might. But like Winston Churchill and like that card. But so yeah, Halloween. I hadn't give out candy in a long time. I'm in an apartment. I've been in an apartment living for about 15 years. We had our house and in a community out in the boondocks, and it was in a, like I say, a community, housing community, and we give out candy there, and our kids were teenagers and early, before they got teenagers, I guess. Everybody goes through that period of time before you get teenagers. But anyway, yeah, we give out candy, or they would, and then we started apartment living. We might have give out candy a couple, 3 years when we moved into the apartment, but haven't since we got older. We haven't had anybody knock on our door. Actually, over here, we've been here 4 years. In this apartment, I don't know if we've had anybody knock on our door for Halloween. I can't remember, but of course we're not up that late. So anyway, thought I'd show you that card, and just Ken from over at Nothing Fancy Collectibles spurred me the idea to show it, and thank you, Ken. And as always, I hope you enjoyed the video. And you know, I've got my little selfie stick remote to work when I start my video, but about 3 minutes or 4 minutes it stops working. So I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna try it right now. I'm sure it's not gonna work. It's gonna surprise me if it does, but we'll see.